I know I gotta wait
This is gonna be
at
weirder
least 2 or 3
than usual.
weeks until
Can't be helped.
the
You called me,
uh, the city
so here I am.
override shows up. Sucks.
What? Override for what?
The city.
I
No,
know I shut you
I
out
get that. You said
sometimes.
city. City override for what?
I'm
Oh,
always glad to hear
the
from you.
story.
It's just
I
that
never finished the story
I get my hopes up.
from last season.
So many times
Oh,
it's led
okay,
to
gotcha.
nothing.
For
Yeah.
the city
I
invasion, you got
found
stuck.
Yeah.
nothing.
Uh,
No. I just stopped playing for a while,
It's
so I
like
never finished it up.
I
we
managed to get
live
that
in a
last
room,
thing
and there's a poster
right at
on the
the end
wall.
and watch the city and do the city override and do the city invasion
We
thing.
stare at it and we think that's the whole world.
Hi, little buddy.
The room and the poster.
I'm talking to Shane, but for little buddy, I was
I
talking to
picture
Tiny.
something nice. A landscape, a famous person.
Because I don't
Like
think
in that
Shane's a little buddy.
movie.
Are you?
What is it called?
No,
The
I'm a fat
prison
man.
movie. The room is
Yeah,
a
I don't think you
cell,
even
and the
constitute as a
picture,
fat man,
it's
dude.
different.
I'm pretty sure
For
we're
each
I'm
both
of
old
us,
enough
it
to have
can be
gained weight, and that's
beautiful
just fine.
or terrible.
Yeah,
But we're
I
all
don't exercise. Like I've
transfixed.
changed the shit out of my diet. Like no
It's all
sodas,
a lie.
like a lot of
Something to
water.
distract us from the
I
truth.
may get something from fast food
They're
like once a
lying to
week,
us.
and then like portions, but
We're
like all of
lying
it's just
to
like
ourselves.
rice,
The room's
chicken,
not the world. The world
deconstructed
is
salad,
much
like
bigger,
all
much
like almost
stranger.
every day during the week.
There's a hole
And by
hidden
deconstructed
behind
salad,
that
I mean
poster
just
that
like
leads to the
the
real
carrots and
world.
celery and tomatoes just
We all feel
not
safe
put
in
into a
that
salad.
room,
Yeah.
but
I
sometimes,
I actually now eat more than
something
one meal a
crawls
day,
out from
and
behind the
it's not fast
poster.
food. So, yeah, I gained
Shit.
weight,
Then
but
the
it's
ones
healthy
that
weight.
see it
It's
happen
Mm-hmm.
freak out
I probably need new
and
pants.
try to
I
forget
don't
what
want
they saw.
to go buy new pants. I liked my old pants.
I'm here.
Also, I don't like clothes shopping.
Why did you bring me here?
Why did you bring me here? Come on, Jesse. We got this shit. Yeah.
Hello? Anyone here?
Here we go. Nobody at the front desk. I'm gonna go walk through this thing. It's gonna beep beep. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number two pencils. Why are number two pencils prohibited? Any objects considered iconic representation of an archetypal concept, so rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Well, alright then.
Is that new rules at work?
No. I'm playing Control. I just started
And
a new
it's
game. I've got the Ultimate Edition of Control on one of the last sales, and then forgot about it. But I love Control, and I didn't finish the game.
oh,
This seal.
I'm a fucking
I
idiot.
saw it a long time
Control,
ago.
like
'Cause I
the
thought you.
weird SCP game by
seeing
the
it
same
in my
guys who did
dreams.
what's that game called? The time one? Quantum Break.
Mm.
It's by the same guys who did Quantum Break. Did you never play that game? Oh no, it's an Xbox game. You wouldn't have played it.
No, I thought you were playing Control, like Destiny
Oh,
Control.
like Destiny Control. No, yeah, no. I'm actually playing. I'm actually playing Control, which is they got the idea from the SCP thing. That's why when I was originally playing it, I was like, wow, this is a lot like SCP. Yeah, because they took their
Yeah.
inspiration from SCP. But you can't make an SCP game and ask for money because SCP is open source.
Yeah.
So, because anybody can add to it. So, um, you can take inspiration, but you can't actually call it SCP. So it
Yeah.
has the same ideas behind it of items they find, and in some cases people that are different, more they're they gain abilities, like the items gain abilities. Like there's
Okay.
one that you can like control, like push things around telekinetically, and it's a record, like a save disk,
Huh.
an old floppy disk type thing. And then there's a fridge that you have to stare at it because if anybody looks away, it kills them. Uh, there's one that I think it allows you to go fast. Is it fast or does it make you float? Remember, it's a merry-go-round thing. It it's a merry-go-round that moves on its own. So as you find each thing, like there's a safe that actually allows you to rip up the floor and stuff and use it as a shield. Like it's a safe that is more safe than it really is. It's really cool. Each time you find an item, you can gain those abilities by messing with the item. You have to take control of it, and you go into this other world and take control of them, and then you gain them. But the whole thing is because she's looking for her brother and knows he went into this that these people have him. Um, but she doesn't know where he is, and when you get there, uh, there's been an outbreak of something. So like there's nobody at the front desk. There's nobody wandering around right here, and you'll start running across people, but they're possessed.
Huh.
Okay, so I found a memo called Expenditure Summary, Major Staffing, Surveillance, Data Center Initiative, Construction, and there's three things that are redacted. Minor, office equipment, janitorial costs, mold removal, HQ livability costs, and there's one that's redacted. And there's supposed to be a separate spreadsheet, page 5, for year 5 comparison, see page 9. I only have one page. Okay. I just ran into a random office. The TV is showing snow. When I was in the security office, it was, there was a thing that told me there was an outbreak.
Hmm.
Oh, and it's hilarious. Oh, man. Who is this guy? Let me see. You find these little videos, and they're awesome. Like, they're live action videos in the middle of this video game, right? That they recorded. Some of them are creepy and do with dolls. Like, they're all little, the more you know kind of videos for the company.
Yeah.
Like employee videos. And they explain things as you go. So you find these videos and they explain them.
Huh.
Who is this guy, though? He's actually... Because they always get big name cast people. Let me see if I can find the guy. Oh yeah, and it's made by the same guys who did Alan Wake, so if you're paying attention, there's Alan Wake references and shit in there.
Huh. Nice.
Yeah, and there's a guy actually, playing Alan Wake.
Wait, Alan Wake. Um.
Um, Video game. No. Guy goes on vacation. He's investigating the mysterious disappearance of his wife while events from his latest manuscript, which he can't remember writing, begin to come true. Remember, you're running around with a guy in a flashlight.
Oh, that with the woods and the island and stuff.
Yes,
Is
yes.
that Alan Wake? Huh.
Uh, yeah, I think so. So, but yeah, that's Matthew Peretta, and I'm pretty sure he's the doctor that you're always seeing in the video things.
I knocked the leaf off accidentally.
Huh.
What else has he been in? Hold on. He was in Robin Hood Men in Tights, hilariously enough. Okay, but he does a lot of voice
The
acting.
Robin Hood? The guy who played Robin Hood?
No, he was not the guy who. That's what? That's a weird question. The guy who played Robin Hood in Robin Hood Men in Tights was Carrie Elwes. El
Yeah.
Elwes? Fuck it.
Ellis. Yep.
Elwes, yeah.
Eolus.
No, he was Will Scarlet
Oh, okay.
in Robin
Yeah,
Hood
that's a
Men
little
in
weird
Tights.
because he's not like a big name actor guy, but
He's
he's got a recognizable
recognizable, and
face.
his voice is really recognizable. He's been in a lot of video games, like just completely random ones. Like I already mentioned Quantum Break and Alan Wake, but he's also been in The Bureau, and weirdly enough, Homefront. Not that that game went anywhere, but
Homefront. Is that the one with the plumbers?
what? Homefront? That's the one where that's the invasion one. Yeah, America has been occupied by a foreign power, and you gotta fight them off. Yeah, it wasn't. It didn't make a
Yeah.
lot of. Yeah.
I love that one actually. It was good.
Some people did, but it didn't. It came out at the same time as something else did, and it got kind of buried. He was
Oh
also
wait.
weirdly
I'm thinking of
enough
the other.
in Shrek the
I'm thinking of the other
Third,
game.
and like with just additional voices, like just he was background voices in Shrek the Third, which
Okay.
makes me laugh really
I'm
hard.
thinking of the. I'm thinking of um, the PS2 game, not the PlayStation like 4 game. Holy shit! Did I just shoot through two guys
Did you shoot through two guys?
with this linear fusion rifle?
Oh, I don't know. I think you can with one of them.
Like the new one?
Yeah, kind of like my bow does, like the Wish Ender does, where I can shoot through
Yeah.
multiple people. Yeah. What's funny is, so you're in this building, right? And I'm up top, above the entryway, and I can see inside to the floor. It's the Federal Bureau of Control. That people can't see the building unless you know it's here. Like they just walk by it, they don't know it's here, unless you're looking for it. It doesn't appear to them. So the picture of the doctor, right? And there's a picture of the guy in charge, right? The director. But then there's
Yeah.
also a picture of the janitor from behind. And it's funny because it's the janitor from behind. And it just says, the thing underneath it says our bureau at work. But actually the janitor's a really important person. Like super important to the game. Because he's powerful. Like he gives you stuff, he'll help you out. This game gets
Federal
really creepy really
Bureau of
fast.
Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they
It's
were
like
hiding
everybody-
in plain
Jesus.
sight.
It's like everybody ditched this place and there's like shit all over the floor. Like everybody just kind of
Oh
walked
my
away.
god, who doesn't have the fucking...
I can see the door on the other side.
This one?
Okay, James and them keep like messaging, and he's like, "I'll send you a link for the game on the Facebook page," and I was like, "I don't Facebook anymore." Like, I leave my stuff
Yeah.
open so you guys can send me text messages and shit, and that's fine, but so you can send me messages, but you know, I don't actually use any of this stuff much anymore because I just don't. It's less stressful to not be on that. But I just think it's funny because now I keep getting messages and my phone is vibrating in my lap. Both from the guys in the Gamu one,
Yeah.
the Gaming Muster one, and then James and the One Ring guys. Also, the mushrooms are weird, but
Yeah.
very in keeping with our gaming group. Like just. Oh wow, this one's almost entirely redacted. It says attention all blank. Blank, a shark in his blank, although secure blank, permission to blank. Following basic protocol blank, shoot to kill blank. Good luck.
That's weird.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is the game has like all kinds of redacted documents and you're like, what the fuck? You gotta try and go through the whole place and the whole thing is all confusing and like space doesn't mean anything here.
Alright. So we have like
Somebody's radio is playing.
at least 2 days before we
This oh, there's an actual report. It says hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting for them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request Form R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head. And it just lists them as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. It's just weird. You just find like random ass like administrative documents. Right? I'm just walking through an office building, right? So of course I'm gonna find this shit.
Hello?
So you got 2 bonus leaves that will
Hilariously, I can hear someone singing. It's the janitor, and I know it's the janitor.
plant I knocked off.
Vereissä elämän
Everybody's gone, but the
excuse me.
janitor's over here singing and mopping.
alta meren.
There you are.
He's the one who got
Here
without
about the
for.
job.
Ati?
Janitor's assistant.
Oh,
whoever the
that's right.
whoever the
I
janitor
come
is.
in and he's like,
Interview.
oh, I've been waiting for you. You're the new janitor's assistant. He's like, you need to interview.
Thanks.
Go to the elevator.
Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, they
You know,
hell of it.
I think I know exactly what
Help
game
me
you're
work
talking
for
about.
the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you maalaut.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the
Welcome to the
janitor is a
oldest
friendly
house. That's
face
the
in my
mission.
book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said,
Better than
I know
somebody
what
with
you're
no face
thinking.
at all. Think about
if
it.
there's
No
an
face.
ex-murderer around, that's him.
If there's an axe murderer around, that's him. She's like, yeah, if there's an axe murderer, it's gonna be the janitor. Hold on. I'm gonna go walk in this. What's funny is, I was already here, right? So I walked through here and I walked in a circle, but the building shifted, and now I'm coming back out and into the entryway, and there's where the janitor's picture was, is an elevator. Also, okay, the PS5 controller, man, just holy shit. So I'm moving and my footsteps are vibrating. It's like
Huh.
it's
The
like
Cell
the robot game
and the
that came with the
poster.
PS5.
I was 11 years old the
You can
first
feel
time I
the
saw
tap
behind
tap
the
tap
poster.
as she
They
steps.
told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since.
She says she was
Will you
11
help?
years old when she saw what was behind the poster on the wall, that the world was bigger than it seemed. They told her she imagined it. And she's been trying to get behind trying to pull down the poster and get behind it ever since. She'll talk to herself, and it's because she's talking to someone. There's actually an entity riding along with her that she found when she was a kid. But the Federal Bureau of Control didn't know about it, so they didn't bring her in. Wow, this game really has like the creepy ass imagery going for it, like massively. Story by Sam Lake. Control. Thank you. Well, alright.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him. We're starting from the top.
I don't think I ever found Dylan, but when you do find him, oh, the security thing says multiple containment breaches detected, multiple building shifts detected, because the building shifts on its own. It's a defensive mechanism. New document. Approved terminology reminder. Reminder, redrafting any public-facing material while pinning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Word/phrases to use in the service of his or her country, regret, proud/pride will be remembered. Word/phrases to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood/bleed, loss, apology/sorry. So there's a pair of scissors that would attack people. I don't remember why I remember that one from previous. I think because it was so weird and it was a pair of scissors that was attacking people. The vibration thing is weird because I can feel her moving around. So I wonder what it feels like when I get the ability to just float around, when I can fly. I got a new one. This one is Trench, do not disturb. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara, not a single one. Trench. Okay. They have got some ugly plants in their main office here.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
I don't think it's a murder weapon. I mean, I know it's not. I know the guy flat out just... I walked into the main office where the director is supposed to be, and he's dead on the floor, and there's a gun near him. But it shows you in a cutscene at the very, very beginning that he kills himself. Testing. The board is talking to me.
Wow, we need one more.
There's the poster.
Oh.
Objects of power can cause or be results of
Here we go.
AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the
Goddamn
service
eyeball.
weapon
What the
is,
fuck?
of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Only the director can bind the weapon and live or die.
Look at this place. Where am I?
So now I'm taken to the other world, and I gotta take control over the service weapon of the director. These are the concepts we see in your mind.
The same gun.
I got a trophy. Choose to be chosen. Yeah! I choose to take the weapon and take control. And the weapon changes on what you need, too.
Okay.
Which is fun.
Now I have a gun.
Now I have a gun. Yes. Yes, I do. Oh, shit. I'm a terrible shot.
Oh. What is this?
I like how the service weapon is like a gun with like, technically it has infinite ammo. It just, if you fire really fast, it'll deplete the ammo, and you have to sit for a moment and wait for it to put more ammo in.
Yeah, this thing looks like a freaking augmented AK, but like a bullpup version.
Wow, you would think after playing Destiny so much that I'd be better at shooting, but holy fuck. Cannot headshot these guys. But I'm not shooting with a bow, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, quit shooting at me, bitch. Come here. The board appoints you. Why, thank you.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Alright.
Things have
now
quieted down outside.
Hilariously, now I'm the director. And now everything gets creepy. Creepy.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
Dun dun dun.
You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Why did he want a Hobbit theme?
Get the fuck away!
Oh, sorry. Who wants a Hobbit thing?
James.
Oh. Maybe to get his mind off some bunch of bullshit.
Huh?
Maybe to get his mind off some bullshit. Oh my god, this is an auto Scott rifle. Oh yes.
I don't have security for that door. You can break the windows in this game. I like how creepy this building is, and it just changes around you based on what it wants.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Now I gotta go find the phone.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
I found a bathroom! Bathroom! Alright, how else is she? Oh, there you are. Oh. Oh, there you are. People have been taken over. Executive meeting minutes. Agenda items for the next meeting. Rising cost of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found embedded. Please come prepared. Their meeting minutes is funny. everybody's just kind of floating on this thing. Like the employees, a lot of them were taken over. And they've become like one mind and they...
Oh, come on. Die again.
And you get near them, they're all muttering. I mean, like nonsense. You can't understand it, but they're all muttering.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention. Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object...
You have to kind of feel bad for these people. Their entire lives, like they just are working for a government organization and then everything just kind of flips up on its head. And it's great, if you go by the director signs now, they're you.
Oh.
Like the building automatically changes them as soon as you take the weapon and become approved as director.
Weird.
The building itself is called the oldest house. It is one of the SCP things. It moves on its own, and it's like it has a minor will of its own. It doesn't have an entire will, but minor, you know? It can do small things on its own.
That's cool.
Yeah, it adds to the creepiness factor, but it's also really neat. I found one for dinner reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 at Chez Ambre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. That's cute. Some assistant set all of this up for some higher level so that they would remember to take their wife out to dinner for their birthday. And not fuck it up. That's beautiful. I found a shelter. Max occupancy, 6 people. Somebody actually made it to the shelter and still got taken over. That sucks. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Which I think it was. Where the hell am I going? Oh, there's a door. Control executive. I like how it puts it on the screen like an old school style, like
Hissing sound that tried to
TV
invade
show.
me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss?
How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How do you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and they'll need to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then blank immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as being too suspicious.
It's your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
I love these letters, like they're ridiculous. Research urban legends. Summary: urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as a modern evolution of Jung's archetype. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own blank, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially blank in popular culture using blank, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on blank, a pair of scissors that consume human blank through 2 punctures in the blank. These details, living in the minds of so many people, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
The hiss are an earworm. No! I turned on the music to drown out the hiss. That's beautiful. There was a radio in here, so I turned it on. It'd be awesome if that actually released some of these agents that are hanging in the air in here. I think it's great because there's music you can hear playing on the radios and stuff like that. And it's created specifically for this game.
Oh man.
Am I just supposed to jump down? Oh, I am. Oh shit.
Still in the obsidian. Sucks.
Oh, bitch.
Nah,
Where are you? I can see you
I've
shooting.
been learning, relearning German. Practicing Japanese.
Must cleanse control
On Duolingo.
An enemy.
You say you're relearning German? That's what you've been doing with the...
Yeah, some of it. I started with Japanese back in like January, but then
Cleanse the control
added German on there because
help me fix it.
three college courses, you know.
Yeah.
Or
I was
three-
doing
three
Korean and
seasons.
Japanese, but I fell off. I really need to get back on it. Somebody asked me
I'm
how
at
to
like
say your
100
name, and my brain had the right words,
Holy shit.
and I froze
You
and
did
couldn't,
it.
and was like, I don't remember,
We
but my
did
brain,
it.
because I was wondering if I had the wrong language.
Can you hear me?
Holy shit! Why did 2 people
Are you
quit?
with us? With the Bureau?
Well,
Are you still sane?
but
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk
you
to
know,
somebody
taking 3
sane.
semesters of it,
The feeling's mutual.
of German,
Yeah,
and
I'm Pope,
then
Emily Pope,
going
Dr.
through
Darling's
Japanese.
assistant.
You know, because
My turn.
I was used to hearing it.
Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
Oh shit!
I should have lied.
Oh shit! You're the new director. Hold on, we're coming out.
I also did a fun one, which was Klingon.
Oh, the Klingon one? I want to do that one,
Director
because Klingon is
Faden.
fun.
Call me Jesse.
It's like
Okay,
Ga.
Jesse.
ya,
I'm Emily.
ga, ga.
Like somehow
Ja.
this hostile
Ka.
A lot of their
force
sounds
It's just
sound really
so fucking
similar.
weird.
It's like an Asian language.
that works. Somehow the
just knock
Hiss
the
managed
can
to
over.
infiltrate the building without any
I mean,
warning.
it's
I'm
empty,
just
but-
like that.
How did I
My
set
name
that
for it is
down?
official. The
I went to
Hiss.
set it down and I missed
Like
the table,
sound of
but it
poison
landed
gas
upright.
leaking in.
There's
We're
nothing in
in
it, but
full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by
Oh,
an HRA.
poor baby.
And extraordinarily,
feeling good?
Come on.
You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry,
Yeah, I'm on like
I'm talking too much.
180,
This whole situation is just a
184 day streak.
Trench is
Oh,
dead.
doing that. Yeah, I have that
Yeah.
in my reading on my
Ah.
Kindle.
I found his body.
My Kindle's like, you read every
And
day.
the gun.
God
Did I tell her
damn,
it looked like
dude.
suicide?
I hate
The
these fucking
service weapon.
eyeballs.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing
Yeah, there's
to
only
me,
2 of us. How the fuck can you invade,
saying
dude?
things.
How can you invade me? Well,
It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the
I mean,
control point.
at the moment we're winning,
Push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
but that's
You did that.
on like sheer luck
And you entered
because
the building when
one,
it was
I
already in
can't
the
get these
lockdown
streakers
before you
died.
became the new director? How?
Okay, there we go. Now we got
I'm
2.
not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even. Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are.
Yeah, I don't know. We were
very
just starting and 2 of our guys left.
Emily
Ah.
Pope.
And
Maybe
then
I don't
maybe
know
they
her,
DC'd.
but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
ha. Okay, so this new scout rifle for Gambit is awesome.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't have security card for that. You're the director, right?
damn it.
But you just don't have security key cards for anything, so you can't immediately get into everything. Because yeah, you're now the director, but it wasn't like planned.
Yeah.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
Da-na-na-na.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered.
What the? Goddamn
The whole
knights.
thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her
Yeah,
about
exactly.
Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of